is set up definitely for a good day. Analysis. Clear skies, the sun is beginning to come out here at the Remo Stadium in Ikenne. This is the Value Jet pre-season tournament, and this is day 5. We've got 4 massive games to go down today. All of the group games will be finishing today, and we're going to have games going on simultaneously here. This is the 3rd edition of the Value Jet pre-season tournament, sponsored by Value Jet. And now this tournament, we're going to have 2 games by 10 a.m. here and 2 games by 4 p.m. At 10 a.m. we'll have simultaneous game. Almerrikh Sport Club of Sudan will be taking on Remo Stars right here on this pitch, and in pitch 2 is going to be Ikorodu City, who currently lead the group, up against Shooting Stars. By 4 p.m. 2 other games will be going down. Rivers United up against Kwara United, and Remo Stars against Ijebu United. So it's delicately poised. The group stage finishes today. We know the things that go into the semi-finals after all of today's proceedings. We'll go for a very short break, and when we return, we'll resume with a pre-match analysis. Well, we are back live at the Remo Stadium, and the game right before our eyes here is Almerrikh up against Sporting Club of Almerrikh of Sudan up against Remo Stars Sport Club. There's also going to be the other game at the back there, Ikorodu City against Shooting Stars. So 2 very big games to decide the group. Ikorodu City on 4, Remo Stars on 4. The expectation today is very high.
Definitely, it's an interesting day of football that we're going to see here today. 4 teams going into 3 teams, I should say, Shooting Stars ahead of the competition. Almerrikh gets a win and they get into the semi-final, same as Remo Stars of Ikorodu City, just to confirm their place in the semi-final. So it's going to be a very explosive morning here in Ekene. Luckily, we have clear clouds, so we should be expecting a better football than what we saw yesterday.
Well, a better football, but in terms of physicality, this game is going to give us another one. Why? Because Remo Stars is here. And there's also Almerrikh Sport Club of Sudan, who also seem to be a little physical when they want to get physical. So that means on the battle today, we'll see a lot more challenges, and the grass is going to suffer again today.
Definitely. The Sudanese side really wanted to get up to pace, up to par with physicality. They've not really been in action for a while, and they really need to get there before the CAF Champions League game that they will be playing in the preliminary rounds with Remo Stars as well. So you expect both coaches to tell their players, let's go for this with a lot of feistiness. Let's try and play as high as we can, so that we get ourselves up to that level of fitness that we want to be ahead of the CAF Champions League games. And if Almerrikh or one of them crash out, that may be another long time for them to get another football before the CAF Champions League game. So we will be expecting the coaches to be telling them, let's go hard on this one.
Well, while we have a potential CAF Champions League fixture on our hands here, other there at the pitch too, it's going to be newly promoted Ikorodu City, who seem to be punching above their weight in this tournament. They played a draw with Remo Stars. They've defeated Almerrikh here, and Shooting Stars, the defending champions, are out. Means there's certainly some surprises that we're going to see in this tournament.
Definitely, Ikorodu City has come here to punch above their weight, like you said. Last year was up beyond limits. Did the same thing. They were in the NNL, defeated a lot of MPFL sides to get into the finals of this tournament. And Ikorodu City are doing the same here this year. And going against Shooting Stars, who they will eventually still meet in the MPFL. I feel Shooting Stars are out, they have nothing to play for actually, but Ikorodu City do have something to play for. They still want to go out with all of feistiness and try to play good football that we saw them play against the Almerrikh of Sudan 2 days ago. And I think the coach Bright of Ikorodu City has made a lot of changes into that game. Wants to test new legs as well. So I think that's what the competition is meant for actually. Test new legs, test a lot of players that you can ahead of the new season. And I think he's got that right on today.
While the players are retreating into the dressing room ahead of kickoff, here's how it starts on the table. Ikorodu City leading with 4 points, and the same points, the same goals with Remo Stars also on 4 points. Almerrikh 3 points. That means whatever the result is today, everyone decides their fate in the next round. And I think Ikorodu City maybe have got the easiest route, because a loss to Shooting Stars means they remain on 4. And maybe a win for Almerrikh, they go through. A win for Remo Stars, they go through.
But definitely, they are in the one in the middle. Whatever happens might really favour them, despite their own results. And I feel they will have that at the back of their mind, also not playing with so much urgency in their own game. But I think the main game here is the one we're having at the main board today between Almerrikh and Remo Stars. A draw might favour both sides. A win for either side will favour Ikorodu City, so I don't think they won't want to play for a draw. I think both teams will be going out to get 3 points in this one. I saw the lineup of Remo Stars. It's the same set of players that have been playing since the beginning of the tournament. Matchday is not really wanting to change much as per personnel, but I really do think that this game will be a very hard one to win. But I think one of them will eventually win.
Well, quality will certainly be on display here as the players have exited the pitch completely, which means we'll be having kickoff in a couple of minutes. And while we await the kickoff, you know that both games will be live on this YouTube stream. But Ikorodu City against Shooting Stars, and here Almerrikh against Remo Stars. Well, we await the kickoff now, and we'll leave you to catch this break. And then when we return, it's going to be kickoff here on day 5.
Sunday morning football does not get bigger or better than this. This, a game of equal importance to both sides. Almerrikh and Remo Stars at loggerheads for the very first time ever. Yes, not a competitive game, but competitive as both prepare for their various engagements in the CAF Champions League. A warm welcome to you from wherever you are reaching us from around the world. Salamu alaikum marhaba bikum. Final group game of Group A at the 2024 Value Jet Cup is imminent. Remo Stars and Almerrikh of Sudan. The Sudanese 19-time champions of their land, Remo Stars still in search of their very first ever title. This game is delicately poised for who will pick up 3 points and also for who would get into the semi-final. But that is on a smaller scale of it. On the larger scale, it's about preparation for the CAF Champions League. Both captains would exchange pleasantries as the referees would now set to get us underway. Almerrikh, as it stands, have 3 points for themselves in the group. Remo Stars have picked up 4 points. Almerrikh last time out lost to Ikorodu City by 2-1, having won their first game by 1-0 against Shooting Stars. While for Remo Stars, they did drill 1-1 against Ikorodu City and defeated Shooting Stars by 2-1. On team news today, it's a much changed 11 for the home side who are on away territory. Back in goal is Ojo Olonleke, the Nigerian Super Eagles goalkeeper. Adam Babajide, also a Nigerian newly signed to the club, is in the defense alongside Amir Kamal. There is also Wa Mekal, Taj Aldin Yagub, Ramadan Ajab, Anas Adam, Mohamed Hashim, who has scored 2 goals and is the top scorer of this competition as it stands. Mubarak Abdallah, Mujtaba Faisal, and Santiago Pizan, the Colombian, is top striking for Almerrikh today. Checking through for the away team on their own turf. In goal is not Bankole Kaude, the first choice, but Vincent Edafe. Sadiq Ismail will play from the right wing back position. There is Ifeanyi Anemina in the heart of the defense. Unduka Jr. is also going to pair him, while we have Shewon Grumide playing from the left side of the defense. Gide Fatokun is also in the midfield, while Faisal Sani will play from the left wing back. Alex Oyowa is being given the opportunity to lead the line in terms of creating the openings for Remo Stars alongside Tochukwu Michael. Leading the line up front is Samuel Anakwe and Ibrahim Shuaib. Kickoff is imminent. My name is Michael Limevan Mike the Pundit, and we'll be doing this alongside Chris Emeyon for deep and expert analysis of the game thus far. Chris, Sunday morning, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum this Sunday morning, people. It's a great day to see 2 matches simultaneously at the Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. So we'll be also having the Ikorodu City on the other side of the pitch while we give you this one from the main bowl, Remo Stars against Almerrikh. Great game to watch. 2 teams playing for the CAF Champions League. We definitely will be seeing explosiveness here. 2 teams that really want to go as far as they can in the CAF Champions League. And we're already going to be seeing that beginning here with 2 of them facing off at the Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament.
And so it begins. We've played 44 minutes of action here. 44 seconds, I beg your pardon. Ojo Olonleke is in our view. Throwing now for the Sudanese team. Remo Stars trying to own possession with Tochukwu Michael. There is the ball quickly intercepted there by Ifeanyi Anemina. First lead on by Faisal Sani. Sadiq Ismail has the ball on the right hand side. Throwing now for Remo Stars. Vicente Daffy. He's back in goal, having kept the goal area for Remo Stars in that 1-1 draw against Ikorodu City. Just in case you're just tuning into the live broadcast, you remember you can also check through the other game on our live streaming here on YouTube. It's Ikorodu City up against Shooting Stars. in pitch 2, while at the main bow is this game that is going to be important for these two sides. Tochukwu Michael, a strike one at goal area at Almerrikh Ojo, but it was well wide, and Almerrikh Ojo was not troubled right there. Goal kick now for Sudan. Almerrikh Ojo was with the Super Eagles team that finished second at the African Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire early this year. Ojo, formerly of Eyimba International. Now, speaking of Eyimba, they would also be representing Nigeria. Not in the CAF Champions League. They did win the competition back-to-back, 2 times champions of CAF Champions League. But this time around, this year, and this season, they would be representing the country in the CAF Confederation Cup. Sudan now, on the left for Ramadan Ajab. Quickly intercepted there by Remo Stars, trying to depth a pass. Was Alex Oyowa. Tochukwu Michael now. Sadiq Ismail. So they quickly finding Babaji the Fatokon. The Fatokon twisting and turning. Alex Oyowa. All the way back to Nduka Junior. Nduka Junior playing at the right side of the defense this time around. Faisal Sani, newly signed, joined the club after playing with Caterpillars last time out. Alex Oyowa with a very, very deft pass. Now a chance for Remo Stars to strike. Ball called back for an offside. However, Joe Lonlike is there to make a save. He, however, would quickly blame his defense. I think his defense, in a way, beginning to let him down, although 2 matches played. Maybe a little bit of lack of communication. It's a new terrain for Almerrikh Ojo, Arabic-speaking country.
Well, yeah, I saw the goalkeeper trainer in the first game having some words with him after the first game against Shooting Stars. They were trying to explain some things to him and how he can communicate with the defenders, and I think he's learning first, and the defenders are also learning first. It's a new guy between stakes, and they really need to get used to each other ahead of the crunch one in the CAF Champions League. So hopefully they can sort it out before they get into the big stage.
Yeah, that is pretty important. In football, communication is key, and the language barrier can actually be a problem. Not a problem now for the Sudanese. They are coming from the left-hand side. They get themselves a corner kick. After that, a very big tackle on Wa Mikhail. Well, as much as we keep on saying that the language barrier might be a problem for the Nigerian international with the Arabic team, most times people will tell you that football is a universal language. Sudan now with Anas Adam, a long one forward. Ball goes into the other side of the pitch. Now a goal kick for Remo Stars. Speaking of Remo Stars, they did represent Nigeria last time out in the CAF Champions League. The first auto against the Midima Sporting Club of Ghana. Lost 1-0 in Ghana. Defeated the team 1-0 here on penalties. Unable to keep cool with the pressure on penalties, and they lost out to the Ghanaian side. Prior to that, they were up against Asfar Football Club of Morocco in their debut campaign on the continent in the CAF Confederation Cup. Speaking of Asfar, they will be deciding which Remo Stars will face off against this time around in just about 3 weeks from now. A corner kick to this team is going to be a throw-in as called back by the assistant referee. A throw-in to be taken by Ramadan Ajab. Ramadan sends the throw-in into the box, clearing is Ifeanyi Amina to the path of Faisal Sani, whose clearance is not well dealt with. The cross into the box now. Still Remo Stars. Babaji de Fatoko. Faisal Sani. Sharon Gumide. Back to Faisal. Faisal facing his way to the left for Ifeanyi Amina. Quickly clears because the pass was heavy for him. 5 minutes of football. Not too much to report from both sides.
Definitely not too much to report from this game yet. Well, we should be expecting more to report in the next 4 to 5 minutes. We see both teams trying to just weigh up what they are trying to do here. It's been more of Almerrikh holding to the ball, trying to build slowly from the back into midfield and create those transitions. We've seen the brilliance, individual brilliance of a little bit of Alex Oyowa and Tochukwu in midfield there. So we should be expecting much to talk about later on in the game. It's still early minutes here. Let's see what they will build on in the next 4 minutes.
As per usual, we expect the goals in the second half.
Definitely, we've seen a lot of goals in the second half. I feel in the first half, but more of it in the second half. We saw 6 goals yesterday. We have 2 games today. Probably we'll be seeing like maybe 10, 12. You never can tell.
Speaking of goals and speaking of moment in this Valley pre-season tournament, and of course goals and saves, we understand and we are so pleased to have ValueJet as our sponsors, and also extremely pleased to have 54 footballers as sponsors for the save of the day, moments of the day, and of course our goal of the day. Sadiq Ismail, 7 minutes of football played, 2024 ValueJet pre-season tournament, live from the Remo Stadium. Chuku Michael with his touch. That was deft. He gets himself a free kick just in his own half. No, free kick on Chuku Michael. Chuku Michael takes quickly. Faisal Sani sends in a long one, trying to bring in play. Samuel Anakwe. Still Samuel going forward. A free kick against Samuel for what the referee adjudged to have been a pull and a foul on Nigerian Adam Babajide. Newly signed. The interesting story about Adam Babajide is that he was scouted here in Ikene, and he's been signed and facing the side also in Ikene. That's the beauty of football.
Definitely the beauty of football. You can see Sudanese side know what talent we have in this country and how they're just picking them. Olonleke Ojo, Babajide also joining them recently after Olonleke Ojo. They know how to pull talent. This North African side, we have Robert Mitso also from Bayelsa United going to Libya. So they're just pulling talent and they know how to do it. We create the talent, they know how to use them.
They know how to use them possibly because they also have the money to get them. And you can say that again. At the end of the day, football is about money in as much as you've got passion for the job. Passion for the past now. Olonleke Ojo forward. There is Ibrahim Shuaibu trying to lock on with him. Ibrahim Shuaibu did score on his debut against Shooting Stars. So Chuku Michael gets a free kick. Gets a big shake from his own teammate, and that's speaking of Shewon Greenbide. Now referee will try to quickly have some words with the Sudanese player. Shewon Greenbide now for this free kick. He would get prepared to maybe do one of those routine from Remo Stars. But it's going to be shot now. Shewon back to his own half. Ifeanyi Emina. Vicente Dafe. Finding Ifeanyi Emina. Will quickly shoot away. But it's not really good with the pass. Back now for Alex Oyowa. Still Alex. Chuku Michael. It's heavy. Couldn't get through the ball. Now in possession for Mohamed Hashim. Who sends it to the left hand side, finding Amil Kamal. Back now for the side is Adam Babajide. A captain of the team on the ball now. Finding Olonleke Ojo. Adam Babajide. Well, Adam and Olonleke Ojo will not have problems communicating. Speaking of language barriers. Forward now by Olonleke Ojo. There is Faisal Sani to defend. Well, a free kick will come for the boys in red for what the assistant referee sees as a foul by Faisal Sani on Ramadan Ajab. Standing on this free kick for the side is Ramadan. Ramadan Ajab from the right hand side, getting set to take this. The cross into the box is heavy, trying to bring in Colombian player Santiago Pijan. Samuel Anako with a chance for Remo Stars there, but was always sailing wide. I'll check that again on replay. Samuel quickly seizing the ball, one-time effort. If he gets the technique right, Almerrikh was already away from his goal line.
It would have been a fantastic strike if he did that.
Perhaps the goal of the tournament.
Ricochet of the Almerrikh defender, just took the strike once. Great idea with the volley, but it was always going to rise.
The time is rising here. 12 minutes of action played in Ikene. Are still goalless between Almerrikh of Sudan and Remo Stars. Now Ramadan quickly trying to bring his own teammates in play. Ramadan will now take the throw in for the Sudanese team. Santiago is fouled. Has been fouled there. And Amina and Santiago are both built in a way, so it shouldn't be a problem. In terms of the physical battle, referee will have a word with Santiago Pizan.
Yeah, but no much action, just play to get, I understand.
Now Remo Stars. Goal kick, free kick Agvada taken by Vicente Dafe. Flicked header there from Samuel Anakwe, couldn't connect for a throwing now for Remo Stars. She will be there, prepared to throw. Always, the coach of the Almerrikh team is always animated on the sideline.
Well, yeah, you expect him to be doing that because he wants to dish instruction out to the players and he really wants them to play the way they want to play in the CAF Champions League. And the funny thing today is he's gone for a 4-4-2 formation. Ashim and Santiago, Ashim the high school scorer of the tournament with just 2 goals. Santiago has not really been that striker that can get in the goals but has the work rate. So 4-4-2 formation up front, playing both strikers. Let's see what both of you can give us.
We wait on to see what this game can give us. On the screen right now is the one you can probably call it Baladin man. Speaking of Motaba Faisal. Faisal alongside Faisal Sani. It's going to be a very, very big battle when they come face to face. First touch, Babajide Fatoko. That keeps the ball in play for Nduka Jr. Nduka quickly to Babajide Fatoko. Babajide trying to call his teammate. Tochuku Michael. His first touch is really good. He will now try to wriggle away around the red shirt. Babajide twisting and turning. Oh, beautiful. Alex Oyowa spreading it to the left hand side now. Shewun Grubide, can he get through to the ball? Shewun doesn't. And a corner kick for Remo Stars.
That's what the combination of Jide Fatokun, Tochuku and Alex can give you in midfield. Look at that. Breaking the wall, creating the space in midfield, getting the ball into channel to the left wing back, Shewun Grubide. That's beautiful midfield play from that trio. More combination with someone like Aruna Adi in the mix next season. It's going to be a fantastic midfield combination for Remo Stars.
In a way, in the first 15 minutes, quarter of an hour played here, I'm tempted to say that Alex Oyowa has had a very good game compared to the last time out. He lost the ball multiple times.
Definitely. Last time out, Remo Stars were trying to play through the channels with the long ball, so they decided to go through the midfield, which would definitely bring the likes of Alex Loria and Tochuku to come into the play to play here and there.
Here and there is a corner kick for Remo Stars. Sadiq Ismail, 13 assists last season in the MPFL, sends the cross into the box. Goalkeeper Almerrikh Ojo parries away, but danger still not averted. Still in possession for Babajide Fatokun, who sends it forward. Free kick against Babajide Fatokun. We've now played the first quarter of an hour in both games. We can confirm that it's still goalless between Ikorodu City and Shooting Stars. Also goalless in our live broadcast, as you can see on your screen. I'll check again on this corner kick situation. Big hand there from Almerrikh Ojo. Almerrikh nil, Remo Stars nil. As it stands, Remo Stars would have 5 points. Almerrikh would have 4 points. Ikorodu City would have 5 points. As it stands, both will qualify into the semi-final. Shewun Grubide with a step over, shooting it straight at Ramadan. For what would now be a throw into the boys in red. Again, Shewun Grubide, always good when you see him with a step over. Just one he actually did there. But the referee says the ball bounced off him.
Well,
Last.
that's what they decided. Seemed like it should have been a corner actually.
Now Remo Stars, Sadiq Ismail. With a long range strike. A funny strike anyway.
Very funny strike from Sadiq. I wonder what he was thinking, was trying to do there. Probably just wants to eat that one long. We've seen him try a couple of shots in this tournament. Probably wants to get his goal scoring boots on for next season in the MPF and the CAF Champions League. Not known for his goal scoring, of course. He scored a goal in the MPF last season on the last day, but creating goals, that's his major job on the pitch.
The major jump on the pitch for the defenders to do is to clear their lines. They did now. With him trying to find this long forward now for Faisal Sani, who went straight eyeball with alongside Almerrikh Ojo. Oh, no problem for Almerrikh Ojo right there. I think he looks more assured this time around compared to the last game, in a way trying to build up from the back. With 17 minutes of football played here, we can confirm a goal for Shooting Stars Football Club. In the other game, Anthony Okachi with the goal. So as it stands, Shooting Stars would have their first 3 points of the game. So Chris, we do not need to wait for the second half to see a goal on today's match day for group.
And that's the beauty of having two matches played simultaneously. That was lovely play from Shooting Stars. Unfortunately, you can't see it in the screens here, but you can see it through our other link on YouTube. Okachi getting on a platter of goal the chance there to get the ball into the back of the net, and he's grabbed it with both hands. Thank you. He says to the assist, and just lazy past the goalkeeper of Ikorodu City, Chimere.
Well, what that means is that Ikorodu City would have 4 points as it stands, while Shooting Stars would have a 3 point, their first, although already out of the competition. Ramadan across into the box. It's not well cleared off. Babajide Fatokun away for Remo Stars. Sadiq Ismail keeping it. He's inverted into the center area, loses the ball, allowing Faisal to run at Ifeanyi Emina. Ifeanyi Emina defended that really well, and a goal kick for Remo Stars.
A good recovery from Anemena. I don't think he had any collision with Faisal there. It was just both players were scrambling for the ball and just collided.
Well, Chris, let's talk about the goal scored by Shooting Stars in that game. It's the first for Anthony Okachi, although not yet signed to the team. Anthony Okachi against his former side. That was poor from Ikorodu City, I must say, allowing their defense to be... They're always compact. I think they were caught on the counter-attack right there.
Yeah, it was really an open defense from Ikorodu City. Let off for them. Okachi and was in acres of space. Just found comfortably by his player there. And just put the ball past the goalkeeper, who had definitely had no chance and no help actually.
20 minutes of action played here in our live broadcast on this link. Remember, you can see the other game that has a goal already. Oh, well, we can now bring you the replay of that goal in case you're on this link. Oh, what a good goal from Anthony Okachi. Goalkeeper had zero chance on that one. Back in action here in Ikene. Now for Junior Nduka, captain of the side. Still Vincent. Junior Nduka will try to quickly clear away. The pass was short. Here is Samian Akwe quickly now finding its way to locate the Remo Stars player who has now relinquished possession. That was Ibrahim Shuaib. Now for Almerrikh to the left. Amir Kamal. Santiago trying to run through to that ball. Sharon Grubide passes it away for what would now be a corner kick to Almerrikh. That was a really nonchalant from Sharon Grubide. Check that again on replay. Just kicking the ball away. To take the corner kick for the Sudanese team, Mohamed Hashim, 2 goals thus far, highest goal scorer. He has now left the ball for Ramadan to take the corner kick. Ramadan Ajab. A corner kick, 22 minutes on the clock. Swung it into the box. Edda trying to come for the Almerrikh team. It's away. It's going to be a throw-in for the Sky Blue Stars. So Ismail running through to the ball. And running through the pitch side, that's the well-deft design of Fly Value Jet, who are sponsors of this tournament. Long ball trying to locate. Talks at Chuku Michael. He wins his side, a throw-in. Babajide Fatuku, Alex Oyowa finding Faisal Sani. Faisal, good interception there from Hashim. Now they can run at the Remo Stars defense and also at Uduka Jr. Almerrikh cleared off quickly. Babajide Fatuku. It's not giving room from chance right there.
He's doing his work perfectly well, Jide Fatuku. Defensive midfielder who should be shielding the defense, and he's doing that perfectly well. Change of pace from the Almerrikh player. Just turned it on Sadiq Ismail on the wings there.
Very, very fast.
And he's got himself a corner. Hashim running at him. Probably want to try something new, something short here today. This moment.
Mubarak into the box at Remo Stars. Vicente Dafe doesn't clear well. The strike quickly. There's a chance for Santiago. A header. But still in possession of Almerrikh. The cross into the box. He's missed everyone. Back now with a long range. Away. Remo Stars were fighting for their lives there. We can see Vicente Dafe gassing out. And also find trying to show his side to become.
Edafe was totally in no man's land there. Had no business coming up for that corner kick. Just punched the ball into the hands of Almerrikh players. Good strike. Well defended as well. Ball fell back to the Almerrikh players. Across into the box. But this time around, this shot was always rising. That's good play from Almerrikh. Put more pressure on Remo Stars defense. That's better one from Almerrikh there.
I think when they go forward, they are pretty much dangerous. When they go forward, they know that pretty well. Shewon Grubide, well done. Lofted pass. Faisal Sani keeps it really simple to Shewon Grubide, who has lost possession for Adam Babajide. Here is Ramadan. Hashim. Now they can run. Here they come now. Speaking of Mozab. Faisal to the diagonal left side. Now Almerrikh crossing to the box. Vicente Dafe flying just like Valley Jet and keeping the ball. It looks everywhere to ensure that after 25 minutes of football, this game will still stay at goalless. Now here is Ifeanyi Anaemina. Forward now trying to find Samuel Akwe. Running away from his line, there was Olonleke Ojo. Samuel Akwe, first touch, trying to wriggle away from Adam Babajide. He gets a free kick. And Samuel Akwe on his day, very, very lively.
There's a change of centre-back pairing for Almerrikh today. Kamal usually play from midfield as a defensive midfielder, but today he's playing as a centre-back alongside the new boy Babajide. I know the coach is trying to try new legs in the center of defense in case it in the coming season, of course. But Babajide looks like is suiting and enjoying that role comfortably here.
Remo Stars in possession now. Ifeanyi Anaemina stay on the circle. Uduka Jr. The two centre backs are playing the eye line. Pass really good, but pretty heavy. John Olonleke takes a very, very sharp one, trying to release Ramadan. His first touch is really good, trying to find Santiago. A center area now, Remo Stars. Sadiq Ismail. Sadiq Ismail to the right. Running through this one is Ibrahim Shraib, but the defending from the captain, Kamal, is really good there. Ibrahim still has possession of the ball. A cuts in field. Now for Alex Oyowa, the touch is really short. Still allowing Remo Stars to have possession. Tochukwu Michael passing infield. Now play is allowed to continue by the center referee. And here they come now. Almerrikh defending is Babajide Fatoko. Ajide gets there. There's also Shemo Grumide. A throwing now for the Almerrikh side. The throwing well won there by the free kick rather. Now sends it to the left hand side. Ooh, shipping to shoot at Vincent Edafe. Oh, that was inches away. The best moment of the game?
So far, a very close moment from Abdallah there. A jab just went diagonal to him from the free kick. Controlled, just went inwards, inverted, trying to get the ball on his right foot. We know he can strike one. He struck twice in a game against Ikorodu City. And that was just inches. But had the keeper worried there. Diving to the right.
Vincent Edafe now for Remo Stars. Now he's really slow on that one. On another day, referee might have caught playback for what might have been a penalty. Yunduka Jr. With the Remo Stars team still Yunduka Jr. At the pass now. Very, very lovely. Alex Oyowa. Alex can set up his own teammate. The short pass is really poor then from Alex Oyowa, who started the game in the first 15 minutes really on fire. A passing play now. Distributing it poorly to Faisal Sani to claim the ball for Remo Stars. Faisal Sani approaching the half-hour mark of football here. Here is Remo Stars flick header from Samuel Anakwe, who can now run through to that ball. Still Samuel Anakwe trying to badge his man. Referee says no problem about that. Kick Remo Stars. Setting to take this corner kick is Shemo Grumide. The corner kick is still in the area for Remo Stars. As Almerrikh begin to clear off their lines. It's cleared off quickly now. But still in possession of Remo Stars. Tochukwu Michael. Babajide Fatoko. Nduka Jr. Tochukwu Michael. Oh, very fast with his touch. Samuel Anakwe can run straight at Olawunleke Ojo, who comes and rushes out to make a save. Very, very good save from Olawunleke Ojo. That could have been a penalty. But he timed his handling of the ball there really well.
Great goalkeeping from Olawunleke Ojo. Good starting position to get his feet up there. That was a great chance. Great play from Tochukwu Michael. Just putting the ball into space behind the defense of Almerrikh. Kaman was caught ball watching there. But that was great. Just look at that. Lovely ball into Samuel Anakwe and the run from Olawunleke Ojo. Good standing position to start with. And very great goalkeeping to keep the ball away from Anakwe. That was beautiful. Just look at that. That was great goalkeeping.
How about that pass?
Beautiful, Tochukwu Michael. It would be one of the reasons fans would...
Apology for that glitch in our broadcast. We're now back for this game. A game that is inside its final 10 minutes. A referee would have a word with captain of the two sides. And also the tackles that are beginning to fly.
Well, off your screen actually you saw the two teams going rumble for rumble there. After a foul on Santiago from Anemena. That's why you can see the talking to from the referee to the two captains and the players around him. And he's telling Santiago, I'll give you a yellow card. The North African side always play with some feistiness and some determination. And they showed that against Ikorodu City in the last game. And now they have a chance now to get this free kick. work Vicente Dafe more, like they have done so far in this game.
A free kick for Almerrikh, a chance for them to walk Vicente Dafe. In the other game, we can confirm it's 1-1 between Ikorodu City and Shooting Stars. As it stands, Ikorodu City will go into the next stage. Striking from way out, there was Almerrikh, poor, wayward. You can find all of the adjectives.
And the free kick was way out.
Yerisi Fayanemina for his side, long one. It's away. Now, yeah, it's a chance for them to strike out. Good goalkeeping there from Vicente Dafe. That was a top save. Now the play is called back for a foul, or for an offside on Ibrahim Shuaib. Still Almerrikh enjoying the fair share of possession in this game, trying to long it to the right hand side to find Mujtaba Fasal.
That was great keeping from Vicente Dafe. Just like Ojo, we saw earlier, having a good start position. Vicente Dafe also had the same position, able to run to the attacking player before he had the chance to put it past him. That was really great goalkeeping and lovely football from Almerrikh. Through the heart of Remo Stars defense, an eye of the needle pass there, just found the player. If he had more chance or more space, he would have put that past Vicente Dafe.
A final 5 minutes of this first half are pretty goalless. Tochukwu Michael. Babajide Fatoku long ball forward. There is no Samuel Anakwe right there. And they are not even getting the ball very close to the feet of Ibrahim Shuaib. We saw what he did with that one chance clear cut against Shooting Stars, scoring almost immediately.
Shuaib has been the most quiet player on the pitch today. He needs to get more into the game, probably drop deep to get on the ball more and get himself some confidence in this game. Later on already in the first half, maybe you should do that in the second half. But you need to bring him on into the game. Bringing him on with the likes of Tochukwu and Alex behind him, they could create more chances for Samuel Anakwe to get on. The battle of Faisals there. Really enjoying what I'm watching, the duel between two of them. This time around, Almerrikh Faisal gets the better of the Remo Stars Faisal.
Ikorodu City 1, Shooting Stars 1, 43 minutes of football gone in that other game at the pitch 2. While in this game, it's a 43 minutes of football played. Still goalless as it stands. Both teams in Remo Stars and Ikorodu City would advance to the semi-finals. Ikorodu City advancing to the semi-finals in their debut campaign at this pre-season tournament. That would be a very good one for the team while they go on to rub shoulders with the big boys in the NPFL that they would have to make do with in 38 games come the 2024-2025 season of our league football.
Well, that'll be a long way for the new boys in the NPFL. They will need to compete and compete well, not just competing, because of course if you don't compete well, you get relegated. Sporting Lagos are a very good example. First season debutants in the NPFL, and they were thrown back to the jungle in the NNL.
Alex Oyowa now. The pass to find Ibrahim Shuaib is not really good. Tochukwu Michael takes possession now for Babajide Fatoku. Now Alex Oyowa can wriggle and spread his pass. It does do that. To face Asane, cross into the box. Coming all out is Olomleke Ojo, who does the ball clinically. Santiago is spreaded away with Vicente Dafe coming all out. To take this throw in for the Sudan team, Ramadan Ajab. Now in possession from Ramadan Ajab, who will quickly finds it to Tajin Yakub. Yakub's ball is cleared off by Ifeanyi to Chuku Michael, who finds Samuel Anakwe. Anakwe can now run through the opposite half. Still Anakwe. Oh, the pass away now for Shuaib Ibrahim, who couldn't beat the offside line of the Sudan team. On this, what will be a free kick for Almerrikh, still goalless. In a way, not entirely drab, not entirely boring. In a way,
we've had a few moments, especially for Almerrikh. They've been the better side with the better chances as well. And I feel Remo Stars will need to respond in the second half. But we'll have an half for each team to play and give us what they have in their arsenal. But it's really been an entertaining game, end-to-end stuff. Goalkeepers being called to action, rush to keep their team's scoreline and to keep the scoreline as well. I think I've enjoyed what I've seen so far from both sides. It's really a CAF Champions League stuff.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a tactical battle in a way. 1 minute, Remo Stars is owning the midfield. The next, it's the Sudanese team trying to run through the likes of Anas Adam. Not forgetting Yakub and Faisal. Remo Stars with an opportunity here. Sadiq Ismail would stand on this free kick. Sadiq Ismail into the box. Oh, corner for Remo Stars. Another letter from the Sudanese.
That was a tricky delivery from Sadiq. I hope done by the Almerrikh defender. Could have fallen kindly for any of the Remo Stars player if they were not ball watching actually. But that was very good delivery. Deliveries that can put defense and goalkeeper in trouble.
Sharon Grumide for this corner kick for Remo Stars. A chance to strike. Going into the break. Most times we say in football, you do not tend to concede just minutes before the halftime break because that changes a whole lot in terms of the manager's talk. Across into the box, as Shewon Grimide is really good. Olonleke Joe with a strong hand. Shewon allowed the ball to roll away for a throw-in for his side. And the throw-in now would now be a long one from Shewon Grimide, who can throw them. Now, speaking of long throw-ins, we saw some at the Gautier Cup involving the Beyond Limit team at the Academy of Remo Stars. A long throw-in now from Shewon Grimide into the box area. Flicked on by Babajide Fatoko, still in possession of Remo Stars. Babajide is still there. Referee has caught play back for a foul. And that will be the final action of the first 45 minutes. Now, two sides who will be representing their country in the CAF Champions League, using this as a preparatory game, are still yet to break the deadlock. Just like how we started, we would head into the break like that. Almerrikh 0, Remo Stars 0. It's halftime at the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. At this 2024 Value Jet preseason tournament, it's upon us. In case you're just joining the broadcast, Remo Stars are playing in their all blue jersey, while Almerrikh are playing in their all red jersey. No changes to report at halftime. I guess Sudanese side have made a change. But for now, attacking to from our right to left is Almerrikh, from our left to right is Remo Stars. In case you're just tuning into the broadcast, welcome. It's the 2024 Value Jet preseason tournament final group game. It's still pretty much upon us. It's still goalless here. Well, also in the simultaneous game at pitch 2, is Ikorodu City 1, Shooting Stars 1. Now Almerrikh right inside, Ramadan. Now Vijay Fatuku. Nduka Junior. Flick on by Samian Akwe. Tochuku Michael gets a free kick for his side after what looks like a foul on his back. When you were back.
Well, the coach of Almerrikh, Giovanni, has thrown in 3 fresh legs into the second half. Mutash Hashim, Ahmed Adam, and Mohamed Rashid all coming in the second half to freshen things in midfield and attack for Almerrikh. And they look more confident on the ball since the second half began.
Pretty much confident on the ball. Trying to find the ball to Santiago Pizan, a Colombian. As Vicente Dafe rose there to find Anna. Here is Sharon Grumide, who was invited into that centre half for Remo Stars. Tochuku Michael to Sami Anakwe. Anakwe still holding through to the ball, finding Nduka Junior. Now they come forward. Sami Anakwe, high foot. Referee sees no problem about that. Alex Oyowa, Sadiq Ismail, first touch is good. Anakwe, oh, beautifully done. It's been brought down there for a free kick for Samuel Anakwe as a foul from Mikhail. Sadiq Ismail. To take this free kick for the Sky Blue Stars. Getting set to send in his cross. Anyway, we've not seen those delightful cross from Sadiq Ismail at this tournament. I also think it's dipped towards the end of last season. But first, the cross will come now. This one is good. A back post, scrambling for safety is along Leke Ojo. But the header from Ifeanyi Nemina would not trouble the former Yimba, both former Yimba player.
Funny thing is, we saw one in the first half. Sadiq's cross beautifully poised into the box. With the last gasp touch from Kamal stopped it from getting to its target. We've not really seen most of the crosses because he's been playing an inverted role now rather than the upright right wing back running through and up and through from the flanks. This time around, he's playing inverted midfield from the right wing position, which is something new from Dedon Dugumodede, trying something new ahead of the new season. And he also had an assist in the first game, the goal from Samuel Anakwe against Ikorodu City. Of course, coming off from an inverted role in the midfield, got the ball through the channel for Anakwe, who slotted it past the goalkeeper.
Santiago trying to shoot the ball. It's away by Remo Stars. A train by Almerrikh, Ajide Fatuku. The game between Shooting Stars and Ikorodu City is also pretty on the way, inside 3 minutes. You remember the game is being played simultaneously. It's the last group game.
card in my camera, so you guys should work me. Wait, are we live? I'm not recording it. Yes, because the meter is not sure.
Almerrikh for Almerrikh. Now back for Vicente Daffy. Remo has lost possession. But still a chance for Santiago to shoot! Our goalkeeper saves. That's a very, very good save from goalkeeper Vicente Daffy on Santiago. Still Almerrikh finding the now Remo starts. Sadiq Ismail.
Seems Remo have made some substitutions, fresh legs into midfield. I can see Lekon Adedayo We get confirmation of that for you. Also Stanley Joseph in defense as well. They've taken the lead and they really want to keep things freshened up here and probably had more goals to it.
It's not even positioning yourself. I'm trying to do this, it's not positioning. I should not
Almerrikh in their own half must now find an equalizer in this game. Well, as it stands, Remo Stars would go top of the table. Now Remo Stars, Sadiq Ismail is finding its way to Ibrahim Shuaib, who has been called back for an offside.
It does look like a shaping for information for Remo Stars. Look at the Dyers joining into the fray. Stanley Joseph in the substitutions made earlier. Sashin Ogurumbi is off, same as Tochukwu Michael. Up front, Ibrahim Shuaib is also off. We have Daniel Akabek, the Ghanaian, also on for Remo Stars. So 3 substitutions to freshen things up in the department, defense, midfield, and the striking position.
Santiago with a long range strike that would never trouble the Remo Stars goalkeeper there. Santiago, the top leading man for Almerrikh, has not really come up clutch. I was privileged to move around the officials of Almerrikh, and there were a little bit of complaint about the new striker. And we understand that it was actually a very huge fee to get him to the club.
Yes, and what it will have cost them to bring a foreigner, no, not even an African, a South American, Colombian, to their club. It will have taken them a lot, actually. So they need to be worried that he's not producing what they want him to produce yet.
Now Remo Stars.
Lovely feet from somebody, and even on the floor, got past 2 defenders there.
Forward coming all out is Olonleke Ojo, who claims the ball, but offside, yes, rightly called. I could even see that from a commentary stand on Ibrahim Shuaib. Now Almerrikh will try to quickly break away. Daniel Akabek is one of the newly introduced players for Remo Stars. And also there is Almerrikh Kandidayo. And also Stanley Joseph. And now football going in Ikene, still Remo Stars leading Almerrikh of Sudan by 1-0. Ikodu City playing out a 1-1 draw against Shooting Stars. What that means is that Remo Stars would go top of the table, while Ikodu City will be second. Almerrikh owns possession now. It's going to be a free kick against Remo Stars. We're now inside the final 30 minutes of action. Almerrikh 0, Remo Stars 1. Almerrikh here to create an opening that can actually save them to find what should be the equalizer. However, from Remo Stars that they would be hoping to get a second goal in this game. A win for them takes them to the top of the table.
The funny thing for Almerrikh is that they've taken off their goal scorer, Ashim, in this game. Left Santiago to be the lone striker and see what he can actually produce as a lone striker. He played in the first game against Shooting Stars, but didn't really come up with anything. Now he has the chance to prove himself yet again in the third game.
The funny thing about Remo Stars is the quality they possess also on the bench. You see the likes of Almerrikh Candida are not even involved in play. Daniel Comek not even getting into the team. And Tochukwu Mike, Alex Oyowa really could provide something for the side. Oh, the pass from Ndukajina is good there. Trying to quickly bring in Sadiq Ismail. Was Ibrahim Shuaib. A long one forward. Cannot settle with his feet. Alex Oyowa, Lanky, is going to settle really, really well into this Remo Stars team. Once he does that, you might begin to think about him providing real good. Almerrikh are now preparing 2 substitutions. To come on will be Ayub Baluchi. And also Ahmed Adam. Banucci.
Ayub has been the go-to man for Almerrikh anytime they need an equalizer. He's a very electric player, just like Tochukwu Michael and Alex Oyowa of Remo Stars. Lord can curate things from the middle of the park. He created the first goal that they scored in this competition against Ikorodu City in the first game. It will be a brilliant watch for the rest of the game.
Of course, it's going to be a brilliant watch. The battle between the likes of Stalin Joseph and Ayub will be important to this side. Here comes Ayub. We'll proceed to the right hand side for a cross to come into the box at Remo Stars. It's into the back post. Sadiq Ismail can try to clear for his team. Sadiq Ismail is dispossessed by Ramadan.
Good play from Sonny. Won back that from Sadiq, who thought he has cleared his line and also won a corner. That's good play from Sonny. That's hard work actually. Great work rate.
Across into the box. A back post area yet again. Ayub. Sani. Now keeping the ball in play. Sliding tackle.
That's a rash tackle from Sadiq. Rash, that should be a yellow card. You can't be sliding into a defender with your studs up like that. That's a yellow card for me.
I see that again on replay. That was really rash. A very poor tackle. I would be surprised if the referee does not produce a yellow card. See that again. Caught him with the second leg.
Yeah, on the chin actually. Funny thing, yeah, he's got a yellow card, Sadiq Ismail. And the funny thing is Ahmed just came on for Almerrikh.
Ayub now to take the free kick as Ismail Sadiq goes into the referee's book. Ayub Baluchi. Now the go-to man for Almerrikh whenever they need a goal. Ayub into the box. Good save from goalkeeper Vicente Daffy. That's the quality in which Ayub brings to the team. We've not seen this sort of set-piece opportunities come the way in terms of quality for the Sudanese.
That's a great free kick, trying to catch the keeper at the near post. More substitutions for Remo Stars. Maybe they will hold on now. Frank Mawena coming in, sets to come on, but they will have to defend this corner kick from Ayub first.
Ayub Baluchi from the right hand side, a long one into the back post. There is Sani there who wants to head. Sadiq Ismail is involved. It's cleared off by Alex Oyowa for a corner kick to Remo Stars, to the opposing team in Almerrikh. Appears that for now the corner kick would be paused, as Remo Stars will now try to make this substitution. Well, referee will allow the corner kick to be taken. Ayub Baluchi does not stand on this corner kick for his team. Yeah, the corner kick is swung into the box. Header, and it's the equalizer for the boys in red. Oh, what a big goal for this Sudanese team. Mutaz Hashim, the goal scorer for the Almerrikh team, of a corner kick. What do they say in Sudan? Adef Jamin. Oh, what a big header.
It looks like the goals are made from Hashim for Almerrikh today. In this tournament, I should say. Hashim has 2 goals. Another Hashim has scored here today, another equalizer. But that's the work of the substitute. Hashim is also a substitute. 2 substitutes combining there from the corner kick. Ahmed, who just came on some minutes ago. Lovely cross into the heart of the box there. Hashim, free header. Unchallenged as well. That's a good header. Well placed, and Vincent Duffy had no chance.
Now the game is on, delicately poised. Remo Stars, while we were waiting game to restart, made 2 substitutions. Faisal Sani came off, and coming on right was Ikiagu Tengod and also Frank Mawena. Left inside now, Stanley Joseph for Remo Stars. Hashim, the goal scorer for the Almerrikh team. Offside called against Frank Mawena. Lots of substitutions appear to have been. Ibrahim Shuaib taken off. Here they come now. And you begin to sense blood from this Almerrikh team to find the second goal.
That's it. A goal gives you the momentum to actually get something on from the game. And they already have fresh legs, like the one on the board now, Saul. The goal scorer Hashim now. And you also have Ahmed Ayub, all trying to probe this Remo Stars defense. That's what the fresh legs will bring for you. And I think that's spot on from the coach of Almerrikh, bringing those legs on exactly when they are needed. And I think they've done wonderfully well. 2 of them combining to get the equalizer. That's Ahmed and Hashim. And I think from henceforth, we'll be seeing more of Almerrikh. The momentum is on their side now with the goal and the fresh legs. So let's see what they will conjure together.
One 1 in this live game, 20 minutes left to play. Also 1-1 in the other live game in pitch 2. It's still the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Possession now. Babajide Fatukun Remo Stars. It's straight at Almerrikh, who will try to strike. Now just inches wide. Rashid. Mohamed Al Rashid. Rashid in Nigeria.
Oh, we had Rashid Yakini late though.
Yeah, Rashid Yakini scored Nigeria's first ever goal at the World Cup. Brilliant on his day.
Legend of the game. The highest goal scorer of the Super Eagles till date. That's about 30 years ago, and he's still holding that record.
Yeah, speaking of the highest goal scorer position for the Super Eagles, it appears like Victor Osimhen is closing in on that very record. Closing in now is to find a winning goal, pressing high up the pitch. Our Sudanese team, Almerrikh, Undukara Jr. does not clear his lines beautifully, allowing play to go for a throw-in. The 2 teams in a way appears to mirror each other, just like Remo Stars too. Whenever they get to concede a goal, they up the intensity, and you can see the intensity this time around being up by these guys in Almerrikh, who, after conceding, went straight back.
Ojo has been quiet in the last few minutes, and that's what Almerrikh has brought on. They've eyed the tempo, increased the tempo in this game after the equalizer. Even before the equalizer, it was all about them. And you can see the man on the ball now, Ayub. One of the reasons why they kept that pressure on Remo started before they caught the goal.
Yeah, they own possession now. Almerrikh is sitting Remo Stars back. Just giving the ball with no pressure to Sadiq Ismail. Ndukajina quickly finding Samanakwe, who can do his step over. Ndukajina does roll away. Samanakwe is rolling on the pitch. The goal scorer, 2 goals. Joint highest goal scorer as it stands. A substitution for Remo Stars. Daniel Comeback would now be coming on. While also the Nigerian Adam Babajide will be coming on for Hamza Dawud.
Well, more fresh legs thrown in from both sides for Almerrikh. It's Hamza Dawud taking on the place of Babajide, and also Mohamed Bane taking the place of Santiago, the striker. So fresh leg up front. Let's see what they will bring. What quarterback come out there? He's a reliable defender, the captain of the side, leader of the side, very reliable.
Oh, pretty reliable for the team. Oh, here is Almerrikh right inside. Mohamed Bane. Abu Bachi. It's now to Ahmed, who gives it to Babajide Fatokun, who has quickly found Ikeagu Tangad. Babajide. Babajide, whenever he's on the ball, such a joy to watch. On a foul there by Mohamed Bane. Luka Junior will now take the free kick for his side. It's quickly taken to find Ifeanyi Emina, who rolls it to the left. On the ball is Stanley Joseph. Vincent Edafe. Now for Ikeagu Tangod, who is playing the right side of this defense here today. Ikeagu also a very fine signing by Remo Stars. Vincent Edafe picks up the ball. Quickly finding Nadida Almerrikh. Can he keep the ball in play? He doesn't. Stanley Joseph is there. Back now for Remo Stars with Frank Mawena. A free kick now, Sky Blue Stars, for a foul on Adidayo Almerrikh.
Well, Adidayo just came on. Probably is not yet acclimatized to the tempo of the game.
Final 15 minutes of action here. The players on the pitch are not lean. They are robust in their style of play, keeping the passes together. Finding its way now. Remo Stars. Vicente Dafe. Ifeanyi Emina. Now back to Vicente Dafe. Well, for Ifeanyi Emina, we mentioned in the first game against the Ikorodu City how he's now adapting to the style of play of Remo Stars, trying to build up from the back. Ikeagu, thank God. The pass is really good for Ifeanyi. And there is a chance for Remo Stars to find a winning goal. Jolon Leke quickly gets through to it, throws a very sharp one to try and build up a counter-attack. Ndukal Jr. will try to roll it on for Remo Stars. The pass is short. A free kick now to Almerrikh.
That was good play from Remo Stars earlier. Lovely combination in the box from Thank God, finding the pass to someone, and he just laid it down to Sonny. Ibrahim Shaibu, I should say, but it wasn't just enough.
But there is a goal for Almerrikh to report while the game is on replay. Almerrikh has come from a goal down to strike. Mohamed Bane with the goal for Almerrikh, and it means that the away side on home turf, on away territory, have a second goal. Look at that again on replay. What a very beautiful goal from this team. We mentioned it, how they can actually up the ante in this game. For the boys on the live stream and everyone watching, Adef Jamin, Almerrikh.
Well, that was good thinking from Bene. You can see him after scoring the celebration putting his hand on his head. That was really fast thinking. The ball put it behind the defense of Remo Stars through the channel. Diagonal run, he ran to it before Vincent Edafe. Just deceived the goalkeeper, dummied the goalkeeper, because he was thinking it was going to be lopped. Bene just went on the ground with the finish. That was good thinking from him, and that's a great finish. Coming back from behind, showing a lot of character as well. Now I think they are prepared for the CAF Champions League.
They are indeed prepared, if it's on the basis of what we've seen thus far. A team quality is known when you can, and your mentality is known when you can come from a goal down to win games like this. The coach, speaking of the coach of the team, Giovanni, would be extremely pleased with what he has seen of his side in this game, especially after going a goal down. And for Remo Stars, Daniel Gumodede, after going one goal up, never maintained the intensity, dropped off a little bit. Maybe the substitutions, or Giovanni in the last 15 minutes was able to edge Daniel Gumodede tactically.
I think I'll go for the former. The changes has dropped Remo Stars tempo a little bit as well, and a little bit of lesser qualities than we saw in the first half. Less tempo than we saw in the first half for Remo Stars. For Almerrikh, they were chasing the game. They needed to up the tempo, and they did that with the substitutions as well. Ayub, definitely one of the best legs that you can think of when you're chasing the game. Bane has come on as well to score the goals. The substitutions, 2 goals actually from Almerrikh. The substitutes, the defensive midfielder Hashim, providing the equalizer. Bane coming on as well, getting the lead for them. You can't really blame the coach of Remo Stars. You need to test the legs of these players ahead of the new season. And I think Almerrikh has just got the antics right here.
Almerrikh getting the antics right, but Ibrahim Shuaibu could not get it right into the back of the net.
That's a big miss. Big miss. These are the sort of games that you need to be there for your team, be the match winner. That's a big miss. Come on.
Well, I think we should appreciate how Almerrikh was quickly able to close him up, making himself big. Could have confused Ibrahim Shuaibu there. I think Almerrikh gets the credit for me.
Well, yeah, I do agree with you, but I think the striker should be doing better. Such a feet on time. You don't have all the day in the box to get the goal. Just need the depth search, and that would have beaten Almerrikh. So I think the striker needs to do better, but definitely great goalkeeping from the goalkeeper, making himself big enough to displace the stableness of the striker.
On another day, elite strikers will just dink it over the un-Russian goalkeeper. Enough time for Remo Stars to find an equalizer. It's still 10 minutes left to play. Now Remo Stars, Almerrikh Adedayo going on, trying to move on with the flight of the ball. Fly Value Jet is still your go-to area whenever you want to book your next flight. Sponsors of this 2024 pre-season tournament in the Kennedy 2024 Value Jet pre-season cup. Fly Value Jets are flying to Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Jos and Bauchi. Speaking of flying, Chris, when's the last time you were able to fly? We understand that flight ticket is now pretty expensive.
Well, I still fly a lot, even though they are expensive. But they are really expensive in Nigeria. Local flight.
And one thing I can assure you is that you get the best of price, the best of flight ticket and amount with a Fly Value Jet, not really exorbitant. Fly Value Jet provides one of the cheapest fee when it comes to flying around the country. Around the area now for Remo Stars, it's Nduka Jr. Quickly finding his own teammate to the left. Ifeanyi Anemina. Nduka Jr. now in possession of the ball. Here is Babajide Fatoku. To his right. Ike Agutengod. Daniel Comeback. Ghanaian. They're finding Almerrikh Dayo, a Nigerian. It's into the path for Remo Stars to strike the equalizer. By Ibrahim Shoaib. Oh, Stanley Joseph was the on-rushing player right there.
Good build-up from Remo Stars from the back. One-touch football into midfield for Akabek. Found Almerrikh Dayo, who put the ball into the channel for Stanley Joseph. He could have hit that the first time cross with the strikers already in the box. He chose to hold a minute, but that was what gave Ajab to recover there to build the cross from going in and give Remo Stars a corner kick.
Corner kick now for Remo Stars, but before the corner kick will be taken, I will see that again on replay. Stanley Joseph. Oh, it's a big deflection from the defender. Oh, that was good defending.
And Ashim has a little bit of problem now on the deck. The scorer of the first goal for Almerrikh, Mutaz Ashim, he's on the deck now receiving treatment. And you look at that goal again second goal from Almerrikh. Thank God was the one caught in no man's land there, bringing Bane onside. That he would have been onside, but thank God went to bed there. Wonder what he was thinking about. That was a lovely pass, a lovely run from Bane. Diagonal run through the channel. He just beat Itafe, who was thinking he was going to get lobbed. Bane is a fantastic striker, great thinking. I think we've seen more strikers in this competition with that chances, but they lost it, trying to lob the goalkeeper. But he just went on the ground with the ball. Ugumone, they will be fierce, but thank God he was the one that went to bed there in that defense line and kept Bane onside. The other game as well, still 1-1 between Kodu City and Shooting Stars. And as it stands, it will be Almerrikh and Ikorodu City who will be qualifying for the semi-finals of the Value Jet Princess Tournament 2024 edition. And Remo Stars will be crashing out.
That means 4 points will not be enough for Remo Stars. As it stands, Ikorodu City would have 5 points, while Almerrikh, in a funny way, 6 points and go top of the table for a side who were looking at a possible crashing out of the tournament. Oh, that's the beauty of the round leader game. Almerrikh Dayo. It's now for Jide Fatoku. Samuel Anakwe, the scorer of the only goal for Remo Stars. Crossing to the box by Ikeagu, thank God. There is the onrush in. Daniel Akombek. But it's just few inches wide the goal area of Almerrikh Ojo.
That was great play from Ibrahim Shoaib. Got the pass, didn't think about it twice, controlled and crossed into the box. The far post. The Almerrikh defense were lacking numbers at the far post, and then I come back. Necrodine starts just made that late run into the box. His touch was just sublime enough, actually. And Almerrikh can live to see another day.
Shukran to everyone on the live stream. Over 1,200 are watching us right about now. Oh, the Almerrikh fans are all over our live stream. Oh, the Sudanese fans love their football, man.
You definitely want to say thank you to them for joining us live here all the way from Sudan. They follow football religiously. Shukran to all of you out there.
Inside the final 5 minutes of action here in Ikene, Remo Stars must find the equalizer or they are out of the tournament on their own patch. Now Remo Stars, Babajide Fatuku. Atu Ifanya Naemina. We've not seen much from Abib Baluchi. Baluchi, we've not seen more from him. But I think the moment he got onto the pitch, injected some urgency in the first 10 minutes. That was the instruction. Now all you need to do is to see off the game Yeah, Giovanni, I think he's proving his mettle tactically.
Well, for the remaining few minutes and whatever will be added on, it's all about game management for Almerrikh. That's what they need to do now. They have the lead, fought from behind, got the equalizer, got the lead. Now they just need to manage the game more, keep the ball away from the opponents, not let them create chances, not give them enough space to pass the ball around and behind them. It does look like Ashim has a little bit of problem here. Oh, that's Rashid limping. I wonder what's wrong with him there, holding his thigh. He will get treated at the sideline. He's walking off. Now they are very close to getting a win here. Almerrikh, another win. Actually, they defeated Shooting Stars in the first game 1-0. This will be another great victory for them as they prepare for the CAF Champions League against another fellow team, Remo Stars, preparing for the CAF Champions League.
The preparations continues for these teams. For Remo Stars, after this one, we understand they might be moving to Enugu to be a part of another pre-season tournament. With 120 seconds of regulation time left to play, we await what would be of additional time. Speaking of addition, Ayub can now try to add more goals to the two already scored by the Sudanese side. Our Sudanese team, 1910 champions of their land. But to win a league, 19 quality of the league or quality of what you really can do.
I think quality of the league actually, and quality of the team as well. We've seen good teams returning the league, winning the league multiple times, and that's what makes it team very, very solid, very, very recognized. And Almerrikh is one of those teams, 19 times winners of the Sudanese leagues, 26-time winners of the Sudanese Cup as well. They're not known for just 26. The league, they are known for cup titles as well. So I'm not surprised we're seeing all of that quality here in Nigeria. Although they've not played football for a while, but they are showing that they are a very good side, a very big side. We really know what it takes to play at the highest level of football anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the world.
Yeah, speaking of the world, it's always delightful to note that from wherever you are around the world, you can just check through on this 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Coming next on additional time is one that might not interest the fans of Almerrikh, but possibly interest the fans of Remo Stars. We're being told that there could be close to 8 minutes of additional time in this game. We're waiting to get confirmation. But one thing we can confirm for you is that it is still 2-1 in favor of Almerrikh. 8 minutes of additional time confirmation. 8 minutes for Remo Stars to find an equalizer that would push them into the semi-final. Daniel Gumodede and Giovanni having conversation. They took that away. I think he's talking about the 8 minutes additional time.
Definitely, I'm watching as well. How many stoppages we had that warrants 8 minutes to be added on. But referees have the final say. That's good sportsmanship from the two coaches. One complaining, the other just laughing it up and saying, "Oh, it's football." The referees decided what they wanted to decide, and they both shook hands. That's good sportsmanship.
Frank Mawena, high full challenge. Referee would only point straight into the right hand side of the corner flag and not the middle of the 18-yard box. Good decision, rightly so.
Definitely good decision. Both players were going for the ball there with the high foot. Dahoud got the better of the striker there, Frank Mawena, and he stopped that ball from getting past him and past the goalkeeper, Almerrikh.
A corner kick into the area by Stanley Joseph. Ayub Baluchi can now run our team. Away now still Almerrikh. Remo starts now. Referee allow play to continue. Still Remo starts. Ibrahim Shuaib. Samuel Nakwe can strike one. Defending real good there. Almerrikh. A throw in taken quickly. Stanley Joseph crossing to the box. There is Ibrahim Shuaib there. He already has an assist in this game. Almerrikh from the right. Soale has got Babajide Fatokun to beat. Would not beat him. Takes the ball back. Ayub Baluchi. Now for Soul. Ayub Baluchi goes back. Finding Olomleke Ojo. Ahmed. Now for Ramadan. Oh, beautifully done there from Almerrikh. They are extending the pass real good in the center area. It's chance for Remo Stars to now exchange their own pass. Daniel Comeback. Samuel Nakwe. Now for thank God Ikeagu. Ikeagu still owns possession. Beautifully done. Finding Daniel Comeback. Back now for Jide Fatokun. Daniel. Steal for Remo Stars. Across a low one. Trying to find Samuel Nakwe. Is cleared off by Almerrikh. A free kick against Stanley Joseph. A final 5 minutes of additional time.
That's how you take this thing off and the pressure off your team. Al-Rashid doing exactly what he needs to do, slowing the game down with that free kick, and he did it well. Remo Stars, thank God, Ikeazu showing some fantastic footwork earlier before he got the cross in the box. I think Kamal, for me, has really stood out. The defensive midfielder playing as a centre back, the captain of Almerrikh. But he has really thrown body at everything Remo Stars have thrown in the box today, stopping everything thrown at the defense today.
Oh, Samuel Nakwe has seen the ball taken away off him. Now they can break a free. Sani. Sani now for Almerrikh. Ahmed trying to dribble away from Ifeanyi Mina. Referee says that was decent.
He was trying to sell that to the referee. Maybe on replay, just a soft touch. I don't think it was enough for him to go down. So Ahmed just trying to do everything possible to keep the ball off Remo Stars. And that's what they need to do actually. Just have about 3 minutes left to play.
3 minutes left to play, yeah. Well, football, one of the sports you play. Speaking of a sport, the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, it's presently ongoing in France. The Super Falcons of Nigeria today would have a game against champions Spain, having lost their first game to Brazil by 1-0. And in other sports at the Olympics, we understand that Auna Kadri, one of Nigeria's finest table tennis player, is down and out, having allowed the Romanian to come from 3 sets down to defeat him by 4-3, and he has now crashed out. Also, not a palatable report from a doping test from one of Nigeria's athletes at the Olympics. Olympics is here at the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. It's a football fiesta 2024 Value pre-season tournament. Almerrikh still in the lead, 2-1 against Remo Stars. Final 3 minutes of action. If Remo Stars do not find an equalizer, they would be out of the tournament. What does this mean for the Remo Stars team? Although it's a preparatory tourney, but now they can still find that equalizer. Ayub Baluchi claiming away. Now Remo Stars. Ikeagu, thank God. It's definitely, I agree to that.
He was just barging into the Almerrikh player there, Hamed. But I really do think that with this preparation, Remo Stars will know that they still have a lot of work to do. We've not really seen the best of them. They still need to work on the new signings, especially the likes of Tuchuku Michael returning. Alexa Oyowa, which is just signed in midfield to gel well with the team. They still have a lot of preparations as well to make to go to Enugu for the Coast City Cup before the CAF Champions League game. So they have ample time and ample competition to prepare themselves.
Now Almerrikh, we saw, can send one to finally put the bin to bed. Ayub Baluchi. Twisting and turning. Finding Sani. Now Ahmed back for captain. Kamal. Now the pass is short. He kicks it all the way back for Almerrikh Joe to try and get through to it. Almerrikh doesn't.
Well, Almerrikh defense were playing with fire there. Poor pass from Kamal. Almerrikh Joe was able to get there before he went for a corner kick for a throw. Now Remo Stars will attack.
Here is Frank Mawena attacking for Remo Stars and slicing his effort well wide beyond the area.
Always off balance, Frank Mawena. Good play from Samuel Anakwe to keep the attack going. Good cross from Thangod as well. It would have been better for Mawena to actually just lay that down. But it is a poor strike for Mawena off balance. In the other game, Ikorodu City have just claimed the semi-final spot, Mike.
Ikorodu City, we can confirm, will play in the semi-finals in their debut campaign at the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Avondre 1-1 against Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars could only pick up 1 point. The defending champions 1 point from a possible 9. Well, yeah, at the Remo Stars Stadium in Kenya in the main pitch, it has finished Almerrikh 2 from a goal down against Remo Stars, winning 2-1. Goals from Mushat Hashim in the 67th minute and Mohamed Gane in the 74th minute cancelled out Samuel Anakwe's 51-minute goal for the Sky Blue Stars. Remo Stars will know pretty well that all work needs to be done now as Asfa Football Club of Morocco are lurking in the CAF Champions League preliminary round. It has finished from the Remo Stars Stadium in Kenya. Almerrikh 2, Remo Stars 1. Almerrikh will go top of the table and into the semi-final. Your semi-finalists from Group A are now confirmed. Almerrikh with 6 points into the semi-finals, top of the table. And Ikorodu City, newly promoted, with 5 points. Second are both going into the semi-final. My name is Michael Imiavan. I've done this alongside Chris Emilianu on the broadcast. Coming up next will be simultaneous games in the Group B of the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. There would be a game for Remo Stars up against Ijebu United at 4 p.m. while the second game will be between Rivers United and Kra United. We'll catch you at 4 p.m. Thank you so much for over 1,000 of you on the live broadcast. Shukran.
Last year's proceedings for this first set of simultaneous games, really intense, back-to-back games, goes up and down in this place. Almerrikh turning out 2-1 victors over Remo Stars. Coming from behind in that one, Remo Stars went in front through Samyanaka. It felt like they were going to get the maximum point and get progressing to the next round. And the other pitch, it was Ikorodu City and Shooting Stars 1-0. Ikorodu City having to come back to get an equalizer and that one. So as it stands, it's Almerrikh and Ikorodu City that progress out of the group. And we'll go for a very short break, and when we come back, we'll speak to coaches and players of the other teams. Coach, good game today. 1-1 draw, had to come from behind. What's your assessment of this game?
In Shooting Stars, we knew they had their pride, their image to protect. We know we had to be careful. All we needed was just the point out of the game. So. And take things easy. But after the goal came, we knew we needed to come out because we needed the point to go through the next round. Yes.
You started this game with a totally different team than what we've seen in the first two games. Tell us what's going through your mind.
Like we all know, this is pre-season, so we have eyes on some players that we are looking to sign into for the season. We needed to give them that same opportunity as the first two games because we used few of them in the first two games. So and allow them to just play and express themselves and have equal opportunity to show. Yes.
Well, now the team is through to the semi-finals in 2 days' time. Do you have your eyes set on winning the prize now?
Winning the prize is really not the priority, but again, we came in here to compete, yeah, and try to see the new players we're trying to bring in, and we never can tell.
All right, that's Coach Bright, Ozebagbe, the coach of Ikorodu City, and we'll take a short break. We'll return with coach of Shooting Stars, Benga Ogumbote. I'm here with the coach of Shooting Star Sport Club of Ibadan, Benga Ogumbote. It was a 1-1 draw with Ikorodu City. They picked up the points, didn't lose, but the team failed to progress to the next round. Let's hear the thoughts of the coach after this game. Coach, your assessment of the game?
Yeah, I think it was a game that I've seen, and it has seriously assisted the team in no small way. But one thing I've always said is that the purpose for this tournament, otherwise ordinarily we ought not to have honored it, but it has given us opportunity to see the players that are coming into our team.
Well, how impressed would you say you are with the performance of the players you've tested in this tournament?
Well, I've seen them, and I think I have to go home with my opinion as regards the players. But so far, so good. It wasn't a bad one. But it has given us room because we didn't train, not even for once. But then you expect a player that is coming to join a team, or that you are, expecting to integrate into the team to enhance your performance to be better than what you have. So this tournament has assisted us a lot to see that.
Coach, I want to get a little personal into your mind now, and I just want to say, if you're going to say how many percent do you think the team is prepared for the next season? Just put a percentage to your training so far.
Percentage? No percentage. I cannot give one. You see, honestly, if you're talking of preseason games, it's supposed to be the last phase of the preseason. So if we have not trained and we have come for preseason, how do you determine? And one of the factors that will make the players perform at optimal level is physiological fitness. We have not given them not even 1%. So you don't ask for what you don't give. But we're talking about, the only thing I want to assess today is intellectual fitness, which I saw. And I've been able to say, okay, we have intelligent, this is the level of their intelligence. We can be of great help to the team or not.
And we are sure you enjoyed the thoughts of Wenger Ngubota, the coach of Shooting Stars. They will return after this break with the post-match analysis of these two games, while we also make you ensure that you stay tuned to the next two games at 4 p.m. Now with the assistant coach Ibrahim Hussein of Almerrikh Sporting Club of Sudan. Just a quick question. We're going to make use of our translator here. He's translator here. What's the assessment of the game?
ما هي فكرتك عن المباراة يعني ما انطباعك عن المباراة؟
طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في البداية نحن دايرين نشكر شكر كبير لأسرة ريمو ستارز لدعوتهم لنا للدورة، ونحن مقدرين وشاكرين. أعتقد أن المباراة كانت مباراة قوية، مباراة حماسية، مباراة كانت يعني متكافئة بين الفريقين. أعتقد أنه نحن وصلنا لمبتغانا، الحاجة الدائرين نحن وصلنا لها. أعتقد أنه مستوى الفريق النيجيري مستوى متطور ومستوى جيد. نحن قدمنا مباراة طيبة ومحتاجين نجود، وهي كلها مباريات بالنسبة لنا هي مباريات إعدادية للبطولة الأفريقية.
Okay, first of all, Mr. Ibrahim, we want to thank Remo Sport directors to invite Almerrikh to this tournament, which will get too many benefits from it. About the game was very strong game between the two teams. They were almost equal in the field. we had too many benefits from this game, and at the end, we get our target from game to continue in this tournament, to play more matches, to help us in our preparation for this season.
We know that now the team is going to play in the CAF Champions League. One of the purposes of this tournament is to prepare the team. How important would you say this tournament, how helpful has this tournament been in the preparation?
طيب من المعلوم انك هتلعب في دوري ابطال افريقيا هذا الموسم، فكيف ترى انه البطوله دي مهمه في اعدادك للبطوله الافريقيه؟
اعتقد انه نحن الفرق اللي لعبنا معاها، الفرق اللي قابلنا معاها هي كلها فرق كانت فرق منظمه، فرق قويه، كل الفرق فرق مستوى عالي، مستوى جيد. اعتقد انه الكره النيجيريه كره متطوره جدا من كل النواحي، من ناحيه البناء، من ناحيه بناء الهجمه، من ناحيه استخلاص الهجمه، من ناحيه الفينيشينج. اعتقد انها هي اعتقد انه في تطور كبير، يمكن حتكون خير زاد لنا وخير اعداد لنا. يمكن حنستفيد نحن من السلبيات اللي شفناها، ويمكن يظهر لنا سلبيات كبيره نسبه لقوه الفرق النيجيريه.
This tournament will help us a lot in our preparation, since all the teams are playing here are very strong teams and known. Nigerian football is one of the best football in Africa, so to face those teams, to meet them, to play against them, this is the best preparation for CAF Champions League.
Now finally, now the team is in the semi-final. Do they have their eyes set on winning the title?
طيب الآن التيم وصل نصف النهائي، فهل عندكم الطموح والرغبة في الفوز بالبطولة؟
بالتأكيد، يعني نحن لو ما عندنا رغبة ما كان جينا المشوار ده، المسافة الكبيرة دي نحن الطويلة دي ما كان جينا. يعني يمكن نيجيريا من دار السلام أو من القاهرة، نحن يعني المسافة بعيدة جدا جدا. هدفنا انه نحن نحرز البطوله، هدفنا انه هي تكون زاد لنا في للبطوله الافريقيه، وباذن الله نحن نحقق الفوز للمرحله الجايه، وبعدها نلعب النهائي وان شاء الله نحرز البطوله.
Okay, for sure our target is to win this tournament. We didn't travel all the way from Cairo to Dar es Salaam to Nigeria just to participate. Our target is winning the title, which will help us to start CAF Champions League with good emotions and everything for the whole team. Again, we thank everybody here. We are happy to be here.
Well, that's the assistant coach of Almerrikh Sport Club, Brahim Hussein. We'll go for a short break now, and when we return is the whole of the post-match analysis. And I'll speak with the coach of Remo Stars, Daniel Ogumodede. Very good game, intense game. But I want to ask you, can you tell us about the quality of your opponents?
Not bad, Champions League side. So, not less is expected from them, what they have given. And it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team.
You've put together a very decent side for this competition, and we know it's pre-season. Everybody trying to test some of the players, try their different plans for the coming season. But the team has crashed out of this tournament. Personally, would you say you're not happy with that, you're disappointed with that result, or you say you got what you wanted from this?
It's like a sword, two-way to it. First, not happy. You want to come to a competition to win. You don't want to come to a competition for coming sake. Nevertheless, I'm also satisfied with what I see. Imagining our midfield, completely new players, and the majority of them are a lot of new players, and the cohesion is not really there, not up to 100, not up to 50 even. And secondly, they played about 3 matches in a few days, fatigued, trained. We have to train because we have to. It's very important for us for our preparation. And but nevertheless, I've seen what I want to see and know my evaluation about the player, the group, and the team as a whole, which is good for us.
Finally, this tournament is over for this side of the Remo Stars team. You go into the final preparations ahead of the CAF Champions League in August,
yeah,
which is very, very fast approaching. What's your message to your own players from this moment?
Mostly for the new players, now they feel what it looks like to lose a match. They're not happy. They think they need to give more, which is a good mentality, what we're looking at from our players. You don't need to wait until you lose a match. You need to give everything in the game to be a winner. And okay, we're out. We've learned a lesson as an individual, as a team, and now they know the consequence of losing a match. They know the consequence.
As the coach of Remo Stars, Daniel Ogumondidi, and we'll go for a short break and we'll get back with you with the post-match analysis. A full time in the first set of simultaneous games here at the Remo Stars Stadium. We've heard the thoughts of the coaches. Almerrikh, assistant coach, was here. Remo Stars coach Asel, the coach of Ikorodu City as well, was here. Fantastic games we've seen. Now we know the two teams that have progressed from this group. Any surprises?
I'm surprised actually. I feel Ikorodu City in the group that has defending champions of the tournament, MPFL side. Very big side in Southwest, Shooting Stars and Remo Stars. And Ikorodu City was able to qualify alongside Almerrikh. I'm surprised actually because the two teams that have qualified from this group are debutants in this tournament. So that's enough surprise for me at the end of the day. But I thought the game today that we saw, two great games that we saw. The Almerrikh of Sudan versus Remo Stars game was a blockbuster. Moments here and there in both halves of the pitch. Remo Stars got the lead early in the second half. Almerrikh had to show character to come back. Yeah. Champions League stuff. I think it was a great game actually to watch. For Ikorodu City, Shooting Stars, they ended 1-1, but you can see the momentum of both sides. They didn't in Nigeria term, they don't agree for each other. Yeah. So it was really great to watch two games simultaneously actually.
I think one of the things that we are now getting familiar with in this tournament is debutants making a good mark in the tournament.
Definitely, we saw Shooting Beyond Limits last year. Yeah. They weren't called late into the tournament, but they were the surprise team of the tournament. Swept all the MPFL teams, got to the final, lost it at the last minute against Shooting Stars. This year again, the debutants, Almerrikh of Sudan, Ikorodu City also. I think the debutants always have something going for them in this tournament, and we'll be seeing more debutants making good time here next year as well.
I think something else we should talk about has to be the followership of this tournament. The viewership has been good on the broadcast, and as well as the Northern Africans who have also joined to watch every time that Almerrikh have played. I think all around the broadcast and the viewership, the followership has been good. It means people are interested in what these clubs have to offer.
Definitely. It's a tournament before the main season of most of these teams. Almerrikh, for example, have not really played for a very long time, so their fans are really hungry to see them in action. And here they are proving every right of their fans to be hungry for football. And shukran to them, I should say. Thank you to them, I should say. It's really been wonderful having them on the live stream, watching all the way from Sudan. And for the Nigerian fans as well, Kogi City fans, Shooting Stars fans, Remo Stars fans, it's great to actually have all of them follow this tournament and give their opinions about, oh, okay, I think this team is ready. Oh, we don't think this player is good enough for our team and all of that. It's always good to see the followership of football fans. If it's pre-season tournament, in season, it's always good to see the followership of fans.
Well, from Group A, it's Almerrikh who topped the group and qualify into the second round with 6 points, and Kogi City just behind them on 5 points. Well, in Group B, it's going to go 4 p.m. today. Rivers United up against Kwara United and Remo Stars. Well, the second team with Remo Stars here up against Ijebu United. Expectations?
Well, I'm expecting blockbuster. It's still a tight group there. Anybody can qualify from that group. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 points. All the teams they are having. So it's going to be a very tight contest later this evening. All teams can still qualify, so there's everything to fight for in that group. We'll see what
Rivers United will play against Kwara United here at the main bowl, while Remo Stars will play against Ijebu United at the pitch 2 of this tournament. This has been the Value J Pre-Season Tournament 2024 edition. This is day 5, the final day of the group games. My name is Samuel Bamshibi, alongside me Christopher Emeyono and the rest of the broadcast and production teams. We will see you in the evening. Goodbye.
Let's say that